Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And today we are discussing a Rolex certified pre-owned Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona. This is the 16519 in white gold. We're talking 1999 A series serial number, and this may be the ultimate Daytona. We're talking about a Sodalite dial, diamond set in a white gold case on a factory strap with an El Primero-based caliber 40-30 beating inside. To say this is rare is an understatement. To say it is exotic is to state the obvious, but it is also a personal favorite. So 40 millimeters in diameter in white gold. The watch is 12.4 millimeters thick from lug tip to lug tip, 47.7 millimeters, and I measure a 20 millimeter spacing in between the lugs. Throw this watch on the wrist real quick. Of course, it's on a Rolex factory strap with a matching clasp. And you can see my wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference. I'll move the glove away a little bit so you can actually see my wrist. But because it is not on a bracelet with solid end links, it wears a little bit more compact across the wrist to the point where I can actually see this wearing well on a wrist as small as 14, maybe even 13.5 centimeters circumference. The strap-clad, factory strap-clad Rolex Daytonas from the 90s make a really great match for a smaller wrist or someone who wants a greater measure of elegance. You can also see it being fairly flat. It will slip underneath the dress cuff, so no problems in that regard. And an absolutely dynamite combination of rare features. My wrist is 16 centimeters circumference, again, just for your reference. Now, the strap features a little insert between the lugs. So when you have a factory strap-equipped Rolex Daytona, this little insert between the lugs under the bezel ensures that there isn't a big yawning gap between the case and the strap. It fills the gap nicely and creates the appearance of a more integrated bracelet, strap, or case combination. Now, the strap here is a medium rectangular scale and large rectangular scale, honey brown, semi-gloss, contrasting stitch strap with a folded edge, and then on the bottom you can see it features calfskin. It's a brand new Rolex factory strap. You can see that it is Rolex branded right there, combined with a clasp, which is characteristic of this era of Rolex Daytona. You can see that little button, it snaps into the slot there, and then the clamshell comes down and locks it all in place. We have several pairs of divots drilled into the clasp that allow you to dismount the spring bar and change the anchoring point of the strap. So you have quite a bit of adjustability, and if it doesn't fit you even then, we have several different strap sizes available. Because we are a Rolex certified pre-owned dealer, we have access to the full range of strap sizes offered for this watch. Other things to note, well, the A series serial number is circa 1999, and then we'll take a look at the inside of the clasp. You can see right there, 16519. It's got an X series code right down at the bottom that also corresponds to 1999. Important to note just how uncommon these white gold Zenith-powered Daytonas are. The white gold Daytona of that generation, the 5-digit generation, didn't debut until 1997, and 1999 was the sunset of the Zenith-powered Daytona. So you had 97, 98, and 99. Now that's just the white gold models. They were all delivered on straps. They didn't include a full bracelet back in that era of the white gold Daytona. But keep in mind, only a very small proportion of the already rare and short production run white gold Zenith Daytonas featured the incredible marbled blue Sodalite mineral dial. Now these are further enriched with an opulent set of brilliant cut diamonds on white gold indices, and then we have tri-Arabic numerals 15, 30, and 45 on the dial with the Rolex coronet up at the top. It's a non-loomed dial for greater elegance. The loom would mask somewhat the grace of these rather narrow hands, and everything here is Rolex certified pre-owned spec, so the combination of parts blessed by Rolex itself. Also important to note, you can see the polished chapterings for all the sub-registers, a little red Daytona above chronograph hours at the base. We may as well start it up, because what is a chronograph without chronograph action? Let's see if I wound it. Yes, I did. We have a oyster case back, solid piece of gold. We have a triple lock crown in gold. You know that because there's 3 dots, with the dot in the center being the largest. All 3 crowns are screw down, 100-meter water resistant. If you were to put it on a water resistant strap, you could swim with it. On the dial side, you can see no 2 of these Sodalite dials will ever be identical, in the same sense that no 2 meteorite dials will be. It's a natural material. It's not synthesized oxidized, and particularly with marbled minerals, the elements never fall the same way twice. Now, the indices, the crown, and the hands are white gold, so they won't oxidize or tarnish with time. And then inside the case, we have Rolex caliber 4030, which was built in a special room at Zenith's Leloc factory, and that room was dedicated to the Rolex movements. There are quite a few changes from a standard El Primero. We'll go through the specs first. It is a bidirectional automatic winder with a 50 to 52 hour power reserve, the 4 Hz beat rate characteristic of the Rolex version of the Daytona. 31 jewels. It's got a combination of a crisp column wheel for function selection, and then like the El Primero, it uses a lateral clutch. Rolex, of course, using a free-sprung balance, the balance using micro Stella nuts for fine timing adjustments. It's more shock resistant as well as more precise to set than a mobile stud index. And Rolex, of course, using a overcoil hairspring for concentric breathing and thus consistent timekeeping in every physical position. It's sort of gravity agnostic. That's the advantage of an overcoil. And it was timed in 5 positions and then tested in 5 positions as a bare movement to earn a COSC Swiss chronometer certification. The one feature it does not have, because traditional El Primeros don't have it, is hacking seconds. I also mentioned that Rolex made quite a few changes. These were, of course, engineered by Rolex and implemented by Zenith in the process of building up these 4030s. So Rolex took the beat rate from 5 Hz down to 4 to make it even more reliable. It was already reliable, it became more so. Rolex replaced the mobile index with the free-sprung regulation system. Rolex replaced the flat hairspring with the overcoil. Obviously, the 5-position adjustment and COSC certification is an upgrade that Rolex specified and provided for. And then, although it's not evident in the raw technical specifications, Rolex also redesigned the El Primero's winding system. And if you look at it, it looks like a typical Rolex modern-day perpetual winding system. So it's actually a little bit less delicate, a little bit smoother and quieter. And that is sort of Rolex to a T, smoother, quieter, and more durable, refinement overall. And this watch, an incredibly rare piece, to me, the ultimate Daytona. 5-digit Zenith white gold strap Sodalite. Done. If you're interested in this Rolex certified pre-owned Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona 16519 Sodalite, reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details. Rolex certified pre-owned watches are backed and authenticated by Rolex. Should any reconditioning be necessary, it will be to a Rolex certified standard, and any parts invested Rolex factory original. Should the initial retail box paper and accessory set still accompany the watch, it will be included with the sale. But no matter what, a certified pre-owned box and paper set starts with an outer box, a leatherette travel pouch with suede lining, a warranty card that embodies the 2-year globally valid Rolex-backed warranty. Note, this is not a retail warranty, but backed by Rolex and actionable at any of its authorized points of sales and service. A leatherette wallet includes the warranty terms and conditions manual. A holographic hang tag marks this as a certified pre-owned Rolex watch, and a manual details Rolex's values as a company. The certified pre-owned program: care, feeding, service, and use of your Rolex, locations of points of sales and service, and details of Rolex.com. Rolex certified pre-owned watches are backed only by Rolex.